Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another Hardcore Iron Man progress video. As promised at the end of last episode, going to kick off with grinding out 70 prayer with all of those bones and ensouled heads that we have stocked up in the bank. And then it's on to Barrows, and we'll see where that leads us. Nothing else left to say, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch up with you all at the end. So I'm doing my ensouled heads and did manage to get up to 100% fairly easily. Still got a bunch left, which is quite nice. So another house 100% favour. And a nice little milestone on the way to 70 is 60. So can of course use Chivalry now, but just going to go straight on to doing my bones at the Ectofunctus once I finish the heads. Nearly there now. And fingers crossed that doesn't take too long. Alright, so I needed to do the Great Brain Robbery, or at least start the quest, so that I could plant some watermelons. Figured I'd go ahead and finish it and get 70 prayer here. So the only thing I have to do now is wait for this watermelon to grow and then do the rest of the tasks. 99 combat as well, that's pretty cool. I don't have that many to do. Shouldn't take me too long. Should be fairly straightforward, and then we can crack on with some Barrows. Alright, and that is the hard part of the Mauritania diary complete, so let's go and pick up these rewards. Alright, so the grind for 70 prayer has meant that we can complete this diary. Let's have a look. I thought you got the Bonecrusher from doing that, but anyways, obviously some Herblot XP, 15k, and we have the unlimited teleports to Bogted Rot, and also the bonus runes that you get from Barrows, which would be very nice. Gonna grind out some chests now, don't know how many, but yeah, that should be good. Yes, I was correct, you do get the Bonecrusher, you just have to come and pick it up here. So these are all the Ecto tokens I got. Holy shit, like nearly 200k charges, so that should last me for a very long time. And the other thing that you get from the diary, which I've been waiting for, was the double Mortmire fungi when using Bloom. So I've got a lot of Aventos in my bank, so I'm gonna, collect the secondaries for them at some point, and then can start using super energy pots. Alright, this is chest number 50, and nothing. So I've kept all of the stuff in my inventory from 15 to 50 chests. I had 15 done already before I did the Mauritania hard diary. I haven't obviously got that many death runes. I think I had about 3,500. So I'm still way up on death runes, so it's definitely worth doing the diary for the extra runes. Lots of chaos, a decent amount of bloods, starting to get a decent stack of bolt racks as well. Hopefully I'll start getting some more items soon, because just the Darox plate body, which I got on my first chest, nothing else so far in 50. Oh! Chest 51, I get Aram's robe skirt. That is a unique. That's a very, very useful item, worth a fair amount. Wow, I'm happy with that. Alright, so I took a little break from Barrows to come into the Fremnik Isles. Been meaning to do this quest for a while. The Hellmouth Mate is a very slight upgrade on the Berserker Helm, so I figured why not come and do that. Got a few levels along the way, 80 defense, construction level. Very nice. Still not sure if I'm going to continue training defense alongside strength whilst I'm using the Dragon Scimitar. Might make sense just to do strength, but defense levels do help with lowering the supplies that I use, Slayer and bossing and all of that. Up to 70 chests of Barrows done now. Still only those 2 items, so going a little bit dry. I think the drop rate is about 1 in 17, so probably could have expected about 4 items, but it really doesn't matter. I'm sure the luck will even out over the course of me doing Barrows, so fingers crossed I don't get too many duplicates and can start getting some more useful items there soon. Hey, yes, there we go, another item. Carol's level top there is actually genuinely very useful. There we go. Felt like I was going a bit dry, but it's nice to get another one, and a unique, of course. Oh yes, another item, Darox Helm, unique. That's always good to add to the collection. So that's 2 Darox items now. So that's pretty decent. Oh yes, very nice. So I now have Carol's top and bottoms. Doing quite well on the items so far. There's basically 3 that I don't want which would be Torres Hammers, Carol's Coif, and I guess actually Aram's Staff and Aram's Hood aren't particularly useful, but as long as I'm getting uniques, I'm very happy indeed. Ooh, and an Elite Clue Scroll. I'm pretty sure that's the first one I've ever picked up on this account. Probably very slim chances of me being able to do it. Well, Sherlock, I can do fair few of these challenges. I think the only ones I can't do, I was looking at this earlier, are the smithing ones and possibly the thieving ones, but that wouldn't necessarily be a huge barrier to me completing it. Might go and give this a go. Yeah, so this is one that I can't complete. I'm not too sure what the level you need for this is, but I know I will have to train my smithing. I'll have a look at it. I think it might require Lovakenge Favour. I'm not too sure. If it's too much of a hassle, I'll probably just drop it, but it'd be nice to try and complete some Elite Clue Scrolls on this account. Okay, I have devised a semblance of a plan, so I need about 1.2 mil, possibly a bit more, to buy up all the gold ore I need for 63 or 64 smithing, whatever it is I need for the Clue Scroll. So I'm going to continue buying my battle staves every day, of course. Going to make a bigger stock of fire orbs, maybe a few hundred. Alch these, make the blue dragonhide that I have into vambraces. Alch that, should give me plenty of cash. Then I can do blast furnace with the gold ore. Then I need to do the Client of Karen quest, get 20% favour from that into Lovakenge, saves me a bit of time, and also the increased rate of gaining favour as a reward that you get from that quest will speed up the process up to 40%. Then I should be able to do the clue. Now it's very likely that even after doing all of that, I'll get another step that means I have to drop the clue, but I figured using Sherlock's skill challenges as a good opportunity to raise my skills is not a bad thing. I do want to get as far as I can with this account, so I'll train my smithing at some point, might as well do it now. Alright, so I got all of the cash that I need, just got to go ahead and buy about 4.5k worth of gold ore. I'll probably wait until the next clip to update you and just go straight ahead to 63 smithing, which is what I need, and yeah, come back with that level. And that is 65 herb lore. I figured that I would need some super energies for doing blast furnace. I had about 700 Aventos left in the bank, so I was waiting to do the Mauritania hard diary for the double fungus that you can get after completing that. So I've got about 700 of those now, which will be about 500 once I've decanted them, which is pretty nice. Can now clean Cadentines. I really need to start doing herb runs again because I've got a stack of seeds back now, and yeah, I can just continue with the herb lore then. And that is 63 smithing, so time to go into Client of Karen and get that favour in the Lovakenge house. Alright, so that is the Client of Karen quest done, gives me 20% Lovakenge favour, and I thought that was basically going to be all I had to do. I needed 40% favour in the house, but because I have to make the armour, I have to mine the ore, and that requires 65 mining, so I probably will go ahead and get that. I don't know if I'll get like 63 or something and get a boost, but I will need to train mining at some point for achievement diaries, so I could do that now, I suppose. And there we go, that is 65 mining, just finishing up here. With the Lovakenge favour only about 5% left to go, so I should have that very soon, and then can crack on with the Elite Clue and see how far we get with that. And another step that I can't complete, this is the third step, so I completed 2, 5 hunter levels, may as well do it. Can't really remember what I need to be doing at this level, but hopefully it won't take too long. Oh, that is a unique reward, Cabbage Shield. And a Gothics page. I don't know if I've got that. It's pretty cool to get the Cabbage Shield. I know it's not worth anything, but I don't know, it looks pretty funky. Let's have a look and see if that Gothics page is a unique reward. I'm not sure if it is. It is! I mean, Gothics book is not useful at all. I'd much rather something else, but I will take the unique pages. And there is level 63 Hunter. Let's go and do the rest of this clue and see how far we get with it. I'm not anticipating that we will be able to complete it, but you never know.
Well, it was always very likely this was going to happen. Obviously, I'm not going to be heading up to the Fountain of Ruin, so we're going to have to drop it and just head back to Barrows, I guess. Not the end of the world. Hey, got an item on chest number 100, and it's an Arab staff, so not the best, but it is a unique, I suppose. Ooh, and we just picked up another elite clue scroll. I really don't know if I can do that. I think I might be able to do that. Oh wait, no, lava maze, fuck, no. Dropping that. Well guys, that does bring us to the end of today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed the Barrows content and everything that's come with it. I was quite happy to do a bit of training as well in this episode. A bit of an unexpected surprise, but I feel like that will come with the elite clue scrolls from time to time. Yeah, about 100 chests done now, 6 items, so went a bit dry at first, but up to about the drop rate, which is nice. We'll definitely be continuing with that in the next episode. I'm not sure if I'll go straight for all of the items. I feel like that would be a bit of an undertaking, but certainly I would like to try and get the Carol's crossbow and then maybe use that for a Fight Caves attempt, tank legs, and possibly Guthans if I get lucky with it, but obviously grinding out for a full set could be a little bit tricky. But yeah, hope you enjoyed watching the video. I'm not sure when the next one will be out, but whenever it is, hope you'll join me again for that. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.